Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we'll be talking about managing your storage lifecycle. So let's go ahead and start. So initially go to Amazon S3. So here click the services, click the storage, and here click S3. So that is how you can redirect to Amazon S3. So once you are redirected there, let's go ahead and create one bucket. So that is how I created this bucket. So it's just like you just need to create bucket and add the bucket name, and you just add here, create the bucket. So that is how simple it is to create a bucket. So once the bucket is created, you will be adding objects to that. Since we are dealing with managing your storage life cycles, let's go ahead and create one. So in this case, we'll be going to the management. So here you can see life cycle rules. So basically this refers to the process of organizing and controlling your data stored in Amazon S3. So it involves automatically deciding what should happen to your files as they get older or are no longer needed. So that is when we are going to use this lifecycle rules. So let's go ahead and create one. Let's create here and add the lifecycle rule name here. So we can select the scope. So let's say, let's add it as rule 1. So we can limit the scope of this rule using one or more filters, but in this case, I'll just select the next one, which is apply to all objects in this bucket. And when you select this, you can add the prefix to, since we are selecting that doesn't require. So apply to all objects. So you see here, we got alert, limit the scope of this rule, one or more filters. So you just acknowledge that one. And coming to lifecycle rules, you see we have 5 different lifecycle rules. The first one is move current versions of objects between storage classes, move non-current versions of objects between storage classes, expire current versions of objects, permanently delete non-current versions of objects, delete expired objects, deleted markers, or incomplete multi-part uploads. So let's select the first one. So let's say we have some objects in this particular bucket. So since in previous video, if you remember, we have created a static website in which we have uploaded index and error page. So let's say we want to move that particular files to standard IA. So let's add 30 days. After 30 days, those files will be moved to standard IA. So you can see currently the version like we have uploaded this in day 0, and after in day 29, these objects will be moved to standard IA, right? And we can add the other transition, and let's say here 40 days. So you see after 40 days, this will be moved to intelligent tiering. And similarly, you can add others. So you can see we have different sections here. So based on your needs, you can add them. So once you add them, so after particular days, these objects will be moved to those particular tiering, and the pricing will be applied accordingly. So the next one is move non-current versions. So let's delete this one. Let's add the non-current versions. Similarly, you see here, number of days, maybe 30. After 30 days, you want to move those non-current versions, and you can see here. So you can add the number of versions, maybe one. So one US non-current version are retained, and rest everything is moved to standard IA. So that is how you can use the second one. Coming to the third one, expire current versions of objects. So after 30 days, similarly, I'm just adding this after 30 days. So you see after 30 days, those objects are expired. And coming to the next one, let's say similarly add 30 days. So I'm just adding the default one. So number of version 1. So you see after 30 days, one newest non-current version are retained and all other non-current versions are permanently deleted. So that is how it works. And similarly, delete expired objects, delete markers, or incomplete multi-part uploads. So you can just select this and acknowledge this one and create your rule. So in this case, let's add the first one. So let's add 90, and let's go ahead and create the rule. So you see we have successfully created this particular rule, and yep, this is how you can create a rule. And even I'll be writing a blog related to this in my Medium channel. Even you can visit my Instagram channel to know more about this, like managing your storage life cycles in S3. And you can know more about like what are types of actions and what are different expiring objects and so on. So I'll be keeping that in the description for your reference. coming to this video. I hope you guys understood the concept of today's video. If you've liked the video, please click the like button below. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to my channel and please share the video. Thanks, everyone.